What's up, everybody? This is Ryan here, back again doing another video of mine. Today I'm gonna kind of talk about some more of this Xbox stuff. I know I've been doing a lot of Xbox kind of griefing videos, but I'm not trying to. But as a few days ago, uh, Xbox has gone yet again and changed another one of their policies. If you guys have read it, this time it's about the Kinect. Uh, Previously, in other conferences, the Kinect was a feature that would have to always be plugged into the console. Well, this time it's not. And this has kind of left me confused yet again about Microsoft. If you guys have watched the previous conferences or read any of the articles, mainly the older articles about the console itself, they've gone and said in the articles, if I can try to remember to be quite honest with you, is that all the policies that they omitted to the first time they talked about it, there were non-reversible policies. That means that they could not change it. That these were policies we're going to see these policies through and through. We're going to stick by them, and this is how we're going to present ourselves as Microsoft and the Xbox One. I was super excited for the Xbox One. I think that the Xbox One was going to be a unique console in itself, with the TV capabilities, all the media capabilities, the social capabilities. I thought it really would be a great console, and it'd be a great selling console. I think they would do just fine. I think a lot of people wouldn't agree with a lot of the policies that they're pushing through, but that's something that I figured that would change, because we as gamers and as a gaming community, our word and our opinions do carry. They carry very far. And they did. They reached Microsoft, and they changed a lot of their policies. A lot of policies that they changed were for the good, such as the online feature. That didn't make any sense at all. If you guys didn't know what that feature was, is that you always had to have maintaining a internet connection. If you didn't, you would probably have to have like some type of countdown saying you must reconnect or re-sign into Microsoft Live, Xbox Live, or something like that. And if you didn't, your console would basically shut off. So they changed that. That's one change. Then they changed their used game policy, which basically said at the start, they were not supporting used games. Then they changed it again. They said that we're going to give the developers the choice to make that call, whether their games would be be able to be resold or used. However, that I kind of went, okay, I can see that. And I have an issue with used games, and mainly it is because of developers. When you buy a used game, the developers don't see a single cent of that money. I don't like that, because the developers are the guys who are doing the harder work, so they deserve something of it. But even then, when they post that, even the developers, even the articles concerning developers, they were basically left confused. It seemed like a lot of the articles just basically said we don't know what we're going to do with this. Then they changed it. Then they said that the restrictions are gone. And now they've done yet another change, which is the Kinect. I believe that the Kinect, even though I've used the Kinect, I don't really like the Kinect. I'm not a big fan of Move gaming or anything like that. I do have a PlayStation Move, and I do like the Move. But as the Kinect is, as the newer Kinect is, basically, it's pretty groundbreaking. If you guys have seen some of the videos that they use, how they're showing off how smart this Kinect is, it's really cool. I mean, I like it. But they basically have pushed it to be a motion gaming console itself. That's basically what they try to present this as. And now that they've taken this away, it seems like they're putting it back on par with the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 isn't really a move gaming. PlayStation 3 wasn't really actually developed, I guess, to say, to be a hardcore gaming device, even though you can play pretty, you can be a hardcore gamer and play the PlayStation 4 and have no problems out of it. But as it has a Blu-ray drive and all that other stuff, the Xbox was the more popular hardcore gaming. You'd see a lot of tournaments using an Xbox. Then when they changed and made the Xbox One, it seemed like they were making more of a social console, giving you Skype, giving you all these media functions, be able to track fantasy footballs and stuff like that, TV. it kind of goes with their name. They're basically building an all-in-one console. And the Kinect was something that I figured would actually be something that they would actually hold over the PlayStation 4. But now that they've removed this function, they're not giving the developers any incentive, basically, to make something for the Kinect. Kinect suffered big time due to game developing, because not a whole lot of good games were developed for the Kinect exclusively. PlayStation did. They did a lot of good games that, that supported the move function, and they worked fine. They were great. One of them was Sports Champions, which is a game that I love to play, especially with friends. It was a great game to play. But when they took this Kinect function away, they're not giving the developers any incentive to basically develop games for it. I don't like the Kinect. Like I said, I'd have to have it plugged in if I was to buy one. But now that it's not an option, it doesn't have to be plugged in, I probably will never unopen it. I'll probably just throw it in the closet and never see it again in my life. Unless there's something pretty cool to use it. But with that in mind, though, with all these changes in mind, it leaves me kind of wondering, though, they've, at first, like I said, they made these policies to basically say that they are unchanging, and then they started changing, and they changed again, and they changed some more, and they changed everything else, and they're going to probably change something again before the console comes out. It makes me wonder, they're making all these changes, and they said they were going to stand by these policies, and now they're not. That makes me kind of concerned because, I believe in something. If you say something, you do it. No matter what kind of shit goes on or how bad it is, if you're going to do it, you do it. And that stands out more to me than anything. And somebody who keeps on just changing things constantly, even though these things are for the good, I mean, granted they are, it just makes me worried. And with these changes, though, also, as well, I completely forgot about this, probably another thing that I think that Microsoft was holding over Sony was, the sharing plan. When they took the online function away, they took away the sharing plan. I thought that was a very unique and very fun sharing idea. It was a great idea. I mean, it's something that, we see in Steam. Well, not really see in Steam, but, you can trade games in Steam to friends. You can do the exact same thing. I think the kind of the one-time sharing I didn't really enjoy it. Probably think that would actually work. But, it's the footsteps that count. The footsteps always count. You got to get one foot through the door before you can get anywhere. And I could see, that being changed. Hopefully that was to be changed. But then they, completely took that back. And there's even petitions out. I don't know where it's at right now, how far or how many people have actually been signing it, to actually bring back the family sharing plan and a few other plans to actually, basically make the Xbox One better. But unfortunately, they're not, and as of right now, we don't know a whole lot. I'm just more concerned. I'm actually debating not even getting an Xbox One. I've said in a previous video, I'll probably get one probably about sometime middle of the year, maybe even early next year, whenever I had the spare cash to burn to pick up the console. Because I really did like Titanfall and some of their other exclusive games. But now I'm just concerned. I mean, if they're not going to stand by their product and not stand by for what they say and not stand up for what they believe that they're doing right, I can't support something like that. And it kind of shocks me as a gamer that I'm actually putting something like that first than anything else. And unfortunately, I guess I have to at this point. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining me. I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you guys liked the video, please do like. But nonetheless, post your comments. What do you guys think? You think, what they're doing is kind of concerning or not, or anything? I'm more, curious than anything about what you guys think. But thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. Like I said, take care. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and see ya.